Hello and welcome to the First Presbyterian Church's Early Childhood Center. We serve children from infancy through preschool. We're open 7 days a week from 7:30 to 5:30. We have 7 classrooms that take care of all the children from infants to toddlers to preschool. And I hope you enjoy this tour and learn a little bit more about us, and also feel encouraged and welcome to come on by for an in-person tour. So in-person tours are given the second Thursday of each month at 9:30 a.m. and you don't need to register or make an appointment. Just come on by on the second Thursday of the month that works for you, and you can really see things in person and really just get that feeling of what the center is all about, and seeing the kids being active and playing and what the teachers are doing, and of course asking all the different questions that you have. So here's some basic information though to give you an idea of what we're all about. So the two biggest programs that we practice, the big stuff about us, is we do a form of extended continuity of care. And what that means is your child will have a primary caregiver, and depending on the age that you enter our program, if you started at infancy in the youngest infant room, that primary caregiver and those children in the class and the other parents that you get to know, you kind of move through the whole program as a cohort. So you would come and join the center and then spend a whole year in that class, and your child starts to crawl and turns 1 and starts pulling up and taking their first steps, but they still stay with that group because those relationships and that attachment is really the foundation for them to be learning and exploring and feeling comfortable in their environment. So we don't want to disrupt that. So we change things around as they need it in the classroom, but they're only making that one big change from the infant room to a toddler room to a preschool room once a year, and they're doing it with all the same people, the most important part. So the teachers and their peers and those other parents that they're seeing and getting to know at drop-off and that you're getting to know, you all move together each year and stay together. So that's one of the biggest things that we do, is really providing that very strong foundation and really supporting those attachments and relationships. The other big thing about us is we really have a robust outdoor classroom. So we were doing this pre-pandemic, before COVID, but COVID just really took us, that last little 10%, because it's just really healthier outside and the kids love to play outside, and we just bring everything and make it a classroom outside. So it's not just recess, it's not just run around on a blacktop. We spend the majority of the day outside, and we have puzzles outside, and we have art projects outside, and story times, and singing, and do science experiments, and build large block structures. And of course we run and dance and ride tricycles and dig in the sandbox. So all of those things that you can do inside, you can also do outside, especially here in lovely Santa Barbara. So we just really have all those things that kids and teachers need outside, little tables and little learning centers and different areas. We make, cozy little reading lofts outside, so they can be relaxing and calm and chill out, or be drawing or doing a puzzle, but also running and jumping and sliding. And we have, cubbies and sinks and diaper changing tables. So we really do think of it as the outdoor classroom. So we spend a lot of time outside, and we spend a lot of time getting to know you and your child and building those relationships and supporting the teachers to really do that primary caregiving. So that's the biggest thing about us. That's what we really want to provide for you. And we hope that that's something that you're interested in and would want to come and learn more about. So some of the little details of just enrollment and wait lists, ratios, those kind of things. So our infant program starts at a 1-to-3 ratio. So there's one caregiver for 3 infants. Then as they progress up and get older, the toddlers are 1-to-4, the young preschoolers are 1-to-6, and the oldest preschoolers are 1-to-8. So slowly from infancy through preschool, they go from a 1-to-3 ratio up to a 1-to-8. As you can tell, the group sizes then are very small for the infant. So if there's a 1-to-3 ratio, that means our youngest infant room has 6 infants with 2 caregivers. So it's not a classroom of 20 infants. That would be very overwhelming for everybody. So it's, it's a little homey little, classroom family in there. And then our preschool classes have, between 16 and 17 children in the class. So those are our sizes. We do have a wait list, and you can get on the wait list online. You can get on the wait list by coming in and doing a tour. The majority of our enrollment and times when children start is in August. So we're open year round. We don't have a separate summer program or closed for 6 weeks in the summer, anything like that. We're open year round. But we do have all of our oldest children go to kindergarten in August. So we are just attached. That's kind of, the end of the school year and the beginning of the school year is right next to each other. But that's when all of our new families join. So I start that enrollment process, 7 to 8 months prior. So January, February, March is when I call people who are on the wait list, email, answer questions, offer them a space. And you can, take the space or not, it's a whole little process, but that kind of happens in that winter and spring for start dates in August. So sometimes we have openings that happen in November and January and April, and I will go to the wait list and I will call people and fill those spaces, but the planned predictable enrollment is in August. So that's how that process works. So in the next segment, you'll get to see a little bit in the classrooms, and I hope you can come by on the second Thursday of the month at 9:30 for an in-person tour, and please submit your information for the wait list. So this is one of our infant rooms, and in our infant classrooms, the ratio of teacher to child is 1 to 3. And in our infant classrooms, there is no center schedule. So we really individualize the child's day to meet their needs and what you, the parents, tell us works best for you guys. So children might be eating, they might be sleeping, they might be having some floor time and playing at any given time. So come take a look and you'll see that there is floor space and that there are cribs and the children going about their day.
Miles, you did a great job catching yourself. You did a great job catching yourself. Come on over. Come on over.
This is our toddler yard, and in our toddler program, the ratio of teachers to child is 1 to 4. As you can see, we spend a lot of time outside. We set up our outdoor environment to have all the outdoor stuff like a sandbox and cars and slides, but also we do puzzles and we have snack and we read books. So we really enjoy being outside. And as I mentioned before, in the infant classroom, our toddlers move through the program together with their cohort and with their teachers. So these children started in our infant room and they spent a year there, and then they moved all together to the toddler classroom, and then at the end of this year they'll move all together into the preschool program. So this is our preschool playground, a really busy and active place. In the preschool, our ratio for a young preschool classroom is 1 teacher for every 6 children. And in our older preschool classrooms, it's 1 teacher for every 8 children. So have a look. Thank you for joining us on this tour. I hope it helped you see and learn about our school and how much fun we have in our outdoor spaces, learning and playing and building relationships with the kids and the family. I hope we get to see you really soon, and please do give me a call and reach out if you have more questions. Bye now.